She comes here because she likes to come here to bring the guests to come here because she can feel the peace in the monastery. But I have to tell you, the monastery is very peaceful, but the most difficult part to maintain is our own heart peacefully. So, because when you are taking care of the monastery, so firstly you have to be really trying to mix because all our monastic members, we regard all the monastic members as a family. And I'm sure the same thing for like all your family. So what you wish, the first thing if you wish in your life, so is that you wish that your family all live peacefully together, right? And only when you can live peacefully together, and then definitely with that kind of peaceful understanding and value in your heart, and then you definitely wanted to tell the people, you don't have to fight. So you don't have to be, treat others so badly, because we don't live here so long. So we have to live peacefully, okay? So being a post as abbot, so it's always facing a challenge. So, but if you ask me what I fear, I don't fear challenge. The only fear that I had is in my heart, I cannot maintain my peaceful mind, okay? That's the only one. If my heart have a peaceful mind, whatever challenge, because you know what is the right thing to do. So, but if your mind cannot maintain it peacefully, so you always go with hatred, vengeance, right? Because you thought, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that. So this is actually one of the very important message. So that I always remind. But at the same time, I like to say just something coming to mind. Is that I always hope that I learned these verses very earlier, even when I was younger monk, like maybe back to 20 years ago. So one of the verses the Buddha said, when you use your mind, look around. You sincerely use your mind to look around. Who is the one that dearest to you? And then you will find, actually you yourself are the dearest one. You yourself are the dearest one. If you find that you yourself are the dearest one, then you know that you don't want to harm the other, because you don't like the people harm you. So in the same manner, you don't want to harm the other. So this is actually is what the main, if you ask me what is the main message I'm trying to maintain in the monastery, this is a message. So look at yourself. Do you like people to harm you? No. So in the same way, if you don't like people to harm you, don't harm the other. So then we are going to, it was actually is an honor for me too. For the first time, I'll be a conductor. And even though I learned music in the past, and I'm not very good, but and I never thought I would be a conductor one day, okay? But I will be a conductor, and then so what we are going to sing, the projector we're going to project on the screen, but I maybe give you a few messages first. It is actually one of the practice meditation in Buddhism. It means we are going to sing called a loving kindness, right? So it's the message to say, firstly, you have to wish yourself, myself, that means, may I be free from animosity, may I be free from anger. So, and then may I be free from, basically, may I will take care of myself happily. So, and then after that, you not only just wish yourself to be this way, always have the positive way, but it's also wish your parents. So that's why, and we will say, may my parents, may my brother, sister, may my relative, may my friends, and so on and so on. So may they be happy, may they be peaceful. Every day, when you wake up, I believe that. And this is actually one of the tools I'm using when I get disturbed in my mind, that I want to let myself to be free from all this anxiety. And also not just myself, I also wish my enemy, at least that moment, that enemy in my mind, they're free from that. So then you can have a really peaceful mind, and then you understand much better about human. So, and then you know what is the most important in our life. So, and also of course, because in order to shade for all kind of languages, so we do have It was originally written in the Pali language, meaning believing the language was mostly spoken by the Buddha, not all the time, but mostly spoken by the Buddha. And then also, we do also translate some into English. We didn't do much of translation in English because it's very hard to fit with the lyric, but we do have a sentence. And then some of them we translate into Chinese. So it's a combination of Pali and the English, and then as well as the Chinese, and also one line of the Sinhalese, okay? The language in Sri Lanka. Okay, I hope you will enjoy. And please forgive us, we just sing by the heart, because we did practice only the last few days. And also don't look at my conductor also, okay? I'm the worst one. But anyway, just listen with your heart, and I hope that you will find a peace in your heart. And this message is the most important one that you can bring back your home. Thank you.